the track.
Captain Saber Bro is here to save the day.
Playerism is the antidote to feminism.
You want her to pay for this shit.
No, but I can tell you, women ain't gonna try you if they feel like they can't try you. If they tried you, they felt like it was something
else got going on. Worry about you. Worry about you, how you treating me. So make sure you hit that like button. Fellas, what's going on? I had to make sure I had the mic right. Had to make sure I got the mic right. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me out there in YouTube land, Twitch land, Facebook land, Twitter land? Can y'all hear me out there tonight? Press 1 if you can hear me. Let's get a quick roll call. Real quick, guys, tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Seduction Mastery, which releases again on November 20th. Seduction Mastery program is releasing again on September 20th. Seduction Mastery is my latest program, which is now my most popular program, my most robust and best program. We're dropping that again, and then we're not dropping that no more, at least not under these circumstances. So November 20th, we're releasing that. And when you get Seduction Mastery, which is 7 hours, by the way, and it goes into seduction deeply, we get the dark tactics, seduction tactics, different female archetypes, different, characteristics and traits that you can add to yourself. We got the whole 7.5 hours. So not only do you get that, you get 8 other courses. 8 other courses you get with that package. So we're doing that again on November 20th. Click the link. I got the link that's in the chat. Click the link that's in the chat, that's pinned in the chat. Click that link. We'll post it again to get on the wait list right now. If you're listening to the playback on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, click the link that's in the description and get on the wait list. Let's see. We're going to, before we get started, we are going to play a word from our sponsor, which is King Dre. If you want to seduce any woman from any background, from any country, and you want her all for yourself while she ignores and pushes away every other man, every other option, there's one big problem that you must solve above all else: boredom. Men like you are boring women to death, and the evidence is everywhere you can see. You hear women say things like, I don't like good guys because they're boring, or toxic men are more fun. Toxic men do it better. Toxic men are more exciting. And so women will sleep and be with the man who stimulate them out of this boredom. Most men try to solve this problem by flexing their money, their status, their power, their looks. They'll take her on adventures to different countries, nice restaurants, buy gifts, buy jewelry, set her up in this nice home or this condo that she loves. They'll even sacrifice his own happiness, hoping to live up to what society says a woman needs. But wait long enough, and they all fail. Every single last one of them. Because the truth is, money, status, and looks can only solve boredom for a short period of time. What men really need is something that will fix their boredom forever without having to overspend on crazy dates, lavish gifts, or this 1% lifestyle. When you can create excitement at will, emotional excitement, without acting like a clown or being someone you're not, you'll be the only one that can give her what she desires most: emotional stimulation. And that's what my long awaited system will do for you. It solves the boredom problem for good so you can get her feminine and sexual best every single time. Guaranteed. This new step by step seduction system with 15 female archetypes and fingerprint specific seduction styles transform you into the only man she wants and desires. Even if you're average and not a high value man, or even if you new and just learning the game. It's a big claim, I know, but one I'm confident that I can deliver on. So if you trust my work and you want the skill to seduce any woman so she's completely wrapped around your finger and ignores all other men, go to www.theseductionmastery.com and sign up and get on the wait list right now, or click the link in my bio. Remember, you're one skill away from getting everything you want out of women.
Oh wait, we it ain't supposed to be playing that. Shout out to the guys though. But yeah, guys, Seduction Mastery, Seduction Mastery. Get on the wait list right now. Let me show you how to get on the wait list for the guys that it's like, what do I do? What do I do? You type in the Seduction Mastery, and then or you click that link that's in the chat right now, and this is what you do. Go to this page. Go to this page right here. See this page, How to Seduce Women. You click this link, go down, you click that link right here, and you sign up. You don't even have to read all of this, but I suggest you guys read everything that's on this page because it'll give you more insight of what's going on. But you go to this link, click Yes, I Want In, get on the wait list. Enrollment opens November 20th. Put your first name. You don't have to put your last name. Put your phone number and your email and hit submit, and you will be on the wait list. And when we release the course, we will send you the link. We will send you the link. So that's how you get on the wait list for Seduction Mastery. Shout out who we got in there. Who we got in there? Let's get a little quick roll call before we get going. We're gonna jump straight into it. Let's get a quick roll call. Who we got in the building? I see we got, of course, we got Demaz in here. We got Leak, and we got my boy Casemiro. We got Tony Dub Plate. We got my guy Jeremy in here. We got my guy Wade in here. We got my guy Samuel in here. We got Mactavius. We got Miles. We got Hitter with the 9. We got I'm Just Mr. Brown. We got my brother in this mother, my brother from another mother, Afi Kingdom International, King Afi in the building. Y'all go subscribe to my guy. We got Mansour. We got John Doe. We got Aaron. We got DJ Blends. We got a bunch of guys in here, guys. We got a bunch of guys in here tonight. Who all on Facebook? Who's watching on Facebook? Underswan is in the building. Who all we got on Facebook, though? All my Facebook guys check in. But let's get straight into this. So everybody's sending me this thing about Tyrese's ex. And shout out to Tyrese, because Tyrese follows me and he's a supporter of my work. There's a lot of people follow me and support my work, like a lot of celebrities. Like, it's almost surreal the love I get from a lot of these guys, guys that I grew up watching on TV and wanting to be like and shit. And they like, yo, your shit is cold. Guys I was listening to in high school, getting game from in high school with my CD player on, supposed to be paying attention. A lot of those guys follow me and support the work. So shout out to Tyrese. We're going to talk about his ex-wife for a little bit. Then we're going to get into the Q&A. But she recently proved King Dre right. And, other guys say this all the time, too. It's not just, I'm not the one who made this up, but we're talking about my platform. So we're going to talk about me. Recently proved me right. She came out on Hardly Initiated podcast, and go check those guys out. I did a show with them. I did a collab with them back in last October. They aired it on their app. It's not a public thing. You got to be a part of their app. A Hardly Initiated podcast in Atlanta. They just recently interviewed Tyrese's ex-wife, and she was saying how basically she had people in her ear, which is the reason why, which led her to leaving him. That was the excuse she gave. And if anybody knows Tyrese is like, you could tell, man, that relationship broke him. Like, you can tell it broke him. This is when he was on, he was doing all of the stuff on the internet and crying and doing the what more does she want from me? He was talking about this woman. She left him. He was all in love and she left him. And Tyrese seems like the kind of guy, like he seems like the lover boy. Like he seems like the romantic, like the hopeless romantic type of guy. And so now he's with the new wife who said, I guess she wasn't really her type. Yeah, Tyrese was tripping. I don't think he was really. I don't want to say Tyrese was tripping about, expressing himself on the internet because his mother, his family was broken apart, and then the daughter's mother was being an asshole and keeping the child away from him. You have no idea what that's like, bro. If you don't have a kid, you have no idea how that feels, bro. So, a lot of y'all just be, yapping from the sidelines, You don't really be in the game like that. You just be yapping from the sidelines. You have no idea what that's like. And so he has a public platform. And so he's bringing awareness to his situation. Now, would I have cried in front of everybody like that? Probably not. But, if you got to utilize your resources. So if you have a millions of followers and the public eye and people going to listen to you, you got to do what you got to do to bring awareness to the injustice that's happening to you. And so I don't knock him for doing that at all. Now, again, would I have cried? Probably not. But so his wife goes on Hardly Initiated podcast, and let's play this clip. Tyrese is wrong about almost everything. I don't know. But one thing I do know is, hold up. Okay, here we go. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? And let me know if you guys can hear it.
And have actually gone through a divorce?
Not that time.
Okay.
Oh, I've never said this publicly.
No, that's what we do.
This
This is
initiated
deep.
exclusive, baby. The truth about the matter is that if I had different people in my ear at that time, I would not have made that decision. No. And that's the truth. I was very, very hurt. I was very angry. And I remember when I made the decision, I was like hysterically crying on the phone with my attorney. I was extremely emotionally intoxicated. I'm an extremely emotional person, but I know women specifically, there will be moments where they'll be like, I'm ready to be done. I can't stand this. He don't do this. We're just focusing on these things. And because you don't have a certain person in your life to check you and say, sis, what about this? What about these strengths? What about what he's not doing? That can get you thinking about the positive aspects of this person that you may not be thinking about when you're upset. And so in those moments, you need somebody for that person.
Yeah.
In those moments.
Do you
So basically, she was saying people was in her ear. She was emotional. She doubling black because she was trying to get 20-something K a month in child support. The judge say, no, you're not. We're not doing that. They had a prenup they had a prenuptial agreement. She tried to get that thrown out. It didn't happen. So now she kind of doubling back. What I always tell y'all, man. And so now she doubling back. And what do I always tell y'all? And so Tyrese was saying that, after she left him, she started dating somebody. And if he told the world, it would be embarrassing or whatever. I guess the guy's a popular celebrity. Clearly, it didn't work out. So clearly her plan didn't work out. She had people in her ear and it did not work out. The shit with the guy did not work out. Now she's talking about how she's open to reconciling. Right? Let me play some more. I'm gonna play some more shit. Hold on. Let me play some more.
Money. You've hired 3 law firms trying to fucking suck me dry.
If I had different people in my ear at that time, I would not have made that decision. No, I wouldn't. And that's the truth. I try my very best at this point in my life to be what I didn't have in that moment. Because I think that women were like, I'm an extremely emotional person. People that know me know that about me. I'm the kind of person that, like, okay, I feel so strong, and I can ruminate. I can get so lost in my thoughts. I know a lot of women are like that. Like, we're a lot, not all of us, right? But some of us are. Just like a lot of men can be like that. But I know women specifically, I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to be done. I can't stand this. He don't do this. He don't do that. Blah, 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 blah. And we're just focusing on these things. And because you don't have a certain person in your life to check you and say, sis, what about this? What about this? What about these strengths? What about what he's not doing? What, like, those types of things. That can get you thinking about the positive aspects of this person that you may not be thinking about when you're upset. You're only thinking about what you're mad about. You're not thinking about all the other positive aspects of this person. And so in those moments, you need somebody to be the person for that person.
Yeah.
In those moments.
So basically, you know, she let people get in her ear. She found something more promising. She left my man's, tried to clean him up. It didn't work out. None of it worked out. And now she's doubling back. So now she's saying she's open to reconciling. And my man Tyrese had a lot to say about that. Let's listen to what my man Tyrese had to say. Shout out to Tyrese for not going back. But I don't know what's worse for Tyrese. I don't know if the new woman is worse or the ex is worse. Y'all let me know, because the new woman say, oh, she's not really, you know, she was on Paul Walker, really. That's what the new one said. But, you know, he seems to be very, you know, he seems to be happy where he at. But let's see what my guy Tyrese had to say, man.
This shit is about money. You've hired 3 law firms trying to fucking suck me dry. I'm approaching $1 million in legal fees, and we had a prenup. You already tried to ask me to come back. You already tried to reconcile. I told you I was in a relationship. Everything about the way you left me was heartless. It was evil. You never considered me, your marriage, and let alone your innocent 1-year-old child. She had to celebrate her 2nd birthday apart. So if you had people in your ear at the time, they must be still in your ear, because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own. This is all a game. You're clout chasing, playing on single mothers and their emotions, playing on women that are actually in abusive relationships and fucked up marriages that are toxic and dark and dysfunctional. That's not what that was.
I'm going to say this first. Shout out to Tyrese for not doubling back. A lot of y'all need to learn from Tyrese. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my guy Tyrese for not doubling back. A lot of y'all get so weak for your ex when she leave you, and you'll do anything to get her back. Tyrese was like, fuck that. You got me messed up. You left me. You was heartless. You let everybody get in your ear. You left me. You left your family. You destroyed your marriage. No, I'm straight. Fuck you. I'm moved on. A lot of y'all need to take notes from Tyrese. Shout out to Tyrese. Shout out to Tyrese. Now, What do I always tell you guys? What do I always, Jeremy, you need to take notes. Jeremy, because you still going through it with the same woman, I bet. So you need to take notes. But what do I always tell y'all about? What do I always tell you guys about influence? And Exponate Chill just asked me a question about influence. If other people in your girl ear, other people in your girl head. And if other people is in your girl head, other people are in your home, period. So you need to have influence. Now, Tyrese made 2 mistakes. Tyrese needed to learn how to vet women properly. I got you. And Tyrese needs to learn how to seduce and influence his women. Listen, the rich shit, the money is not going to hold no woman around, especially when they're going to trying to plot on you to take it from you. So, you know, you have to be more influential than your woman's friends and your woman's family and Instagram. You have to be more influential. The seduction course, oh, y'all not together. Okay. The seduction course that I got coming out, I'm going to upgrade it with a whole section on influence. Or maybe I may make it another program. I don't know. But I'm going to do some more about influencing, not control. See, a lot of people try to control women. You have to have influence over a person. And you have to have influence over your woman if you want it to last and you want to keep everybody else out her ears. You understand what I'm saying? So again, shout out to Tyrese. Shout out to Tyrese for sticking to his guns and not, you know, letting a woman try to crawl back to you when everything ain't working out. She was getting fucked. It wasn't working out. Her money plan ain't work out. And now look at her. You understand? And me personally, man, like over the last year, like I never used to care. I'm gonna be honest. Like I never used to care. Like, you know, when somebody asked me, you know, would you want to have a woman that was like a social media? They, you know, had a it's seduction mastery part of the ultimate ladies man guide. No, it's much better, bro. Much better than that. All my shit fire, but it's much better. But I was always the guy who was like, I don't really care if I have a woman who's in media or, you know, who's in the public eye. But over the last year, I've been seeing that like most women that's in that public eye, that attention get to them, man, and it does a number on them. You understand? And you know, they say things that's just embarrassing. Look at Jada Pinkett. Look at Tyrese's woman. Whoever, all these chicks that be in the public eye, they just be saying shit. It's just embarrassing, man. It's just a bad look. So I don't really know about that no more. I don't think I would be able to deal with a woman that's in the public eye like that. You know, that attention, that attention start getting to you, you know, them YouTube checks, them Facebook checks start hitting that account, and you start realizing that shit. You know, you start selling your soul and you start selling your house, not like physically selling your house and putting it on the market, but you start selling your business, meaning your personal business, to the internet for money and clout. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of women doing that, and that's not something I don't think that's something I want no more. I think they're just trash women. But yeah, so she left Tyrese, did him bad, and you can tell, man, he seems to be like happy with the woman, but you can tell like that relationship broke him, and relationships will break you, man. Relationships will do a number on us. And so that reminds me, very soon I'm going to be starting a breakup support group for men. You'll have to be a member of the Players Club to have access to it, and we'll probably meet like twice a month. And for the guys who are going through breakups, you put in a request, and then we'll deal with you that next, I guess the next time we have the meeting, and there'll be resources, things you can do to get over it, and you'll have support and community. I'm going to start that very, very soon. I'm actually working on it now. So you got to be a part of the Players Club to get that. But I said all that to say, Tyrese still looks kind of broken from that. You understand? Like when guys, man, we be so in love and we be pouring our all into a woman and they just flip on us like that, man, that shit crazy. Or it's not even that they flipped on it. Maybe we just didn't see it. you know, because you blinded by love. And that's another thing. You can't be walking, you can't be, operating on your emotions. You can't operate on your emotions. You have to look objectively at what's going on. You know, whether it's good or bad, good emotions or bad emotions. You can't operate on those. You have to make decisions based on what's actually going on. Shout out to John Doe for the $2 super chat. He don't have the masculinity she's looking for. I don't even think it's that. I think she went for a money grab and it didn't work out for her. You know? But yeah, she hired 3 different lawyers to try to get, to break the prenup and to throw the prenup out. It didn't work. It's clearly you trying to get some bread. It's another thing. So it's all popping up in my head. Like, that's another thing. Y'all think pretty, like them super pretty women be evil, bro. I'm not saying lay up with an ugly duckling, but y'all think feminine and feminine and sweet and pretty. Y'all think that shit mean angelic and righteous, and it don't. He don't have that it factor. He may be it to somebody, She just a high level demon. Exactly, bro. Just a high level demon. That's all. But shout out to John Doe for the $2 super chats. Y'all guys pass that collection plate around. I give y'all way too much game for free to not put something on the collection plate. Pass the collection plate around. Let's get this Q&A going because, again, y'all know I'm here for a good time and not a long time. I'm here for a good time and not a long time. Y'all pass that collection plate around. Let's get this Q&A going. Somebody asked me a question earlier. Let me go see. I know the man is supposed to have influence over his woman, but when should the family friends be able to get in her ear? I mean, once she's yours, they shouldn't be able to get in her ear. You're supposed to have total influence over her, total control over that mind. Seduction Mastery teaches you how to do that, by the way. Go to the Seduction Mastery, not Seduction Mastery. Put THE in front of it. TheSeductionMastery.com and get on the wait list. It's going to teach you how to do that. Shout out to John Doe again for the $2 super chat. No one should have influence over you. You should have influence over your woman, though. You should have influence over their woman, though. I just got rid of my headache. She tried the sign language nonsense. I wasn't having it. Now she begging to come back. I had to check her more than once. Strike 3, she out. Good for Tyrese. Shout out to Tyrese for that. What's the sign language nonsense? I don't know what that is, bro. What's the difference in your game between trying to sleep with a girl quickly and trying to establish a long-term relationship? That's a very good question, bro. That's a very good question. It just all depends on the woman and what the woman wants. Basically, I kind of, not that I'm not myself, but I tailor what I'm presenting and the way that I present myself based on the woman's needs or wants, or what I feel like her needs or wants is. So if a woman wants to have, if she's on some casual shit, then I'm going to be on some casual shit. If she want a little bit more connection, then that's what I'm going to do. So that depends on how the woman is coming. But I'm going to always be me. Should I initiate text if last I sent the chick saying, you got to be more like, y'all got to listen, articulate in even like on paper, like write, because I can't understand that. Y'all act like y'all graduated. Y'all didn't graduate from 3rd grade. Should I initiate text if last message I sent a chick saying, okay, cool, like no punctuation or nothing? You got to rewrite that, bro. I can't understand that. And I got a headache. How do I get dimes to chase me? Shout out to Raymond for the $5 super chat. Chase excellence, bro. I forgot which one of these content creators say chase excellence, but chase greatness, chase excellence. Establish yourself. Become attractive. Be something that's worthy of being chased. Become something that's worthy of being chased, and women will chase you. I can promise you that. You got to they got to actually see you. You can't be a quote unquote high value man from your living room. You know, you got to put yourself in the mix. You got to put yourself on the market. But when you make yourself, when you make yourself a catch, then people will run after that catch. They'll try to catch you. Shout out to Laurent, Elegant Studio setup, King Dre. Man, this is temporary. I actually got my stuff just came in today. So I moved studios or whatever again. And this is just 2 uplights, bro, in a room. This is just 2 uplights. I'm in the process of rebuilding. So I just got 2 lights. It looked fly, I know. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I think chicks say they want a relationship, but they just bring ideal about it and don't want to put in no work. Make them put in work. You got to make them put in work, bro. Shout out to the Facebook fam. Shout out to Instagram fam. Not Instagram, YouTube fam. I'm going to go live on Instagram tomorrow too, by the way. Don't every close male figure like brother, uncle, father have influence over a woman, though? Nothing overpowers love, bro. A woman's love. I'm talking about real love. Not like I love you, care for you, but like when a woman is in love, there's nothing more powerful than that. And there's nothing more influential than that. If you guys know, you know, the real players have seen women defy their whole families for love from a guy, even if that guy was a piece of dirt. No matter what the brother said, no matter what the father said, no matter what the family said, no matter what the preacher says, no matter what the Bible says. I've seen that. I've experienced that. So, love, like they say, love conquers all, brother. You understand? So when you can bring that, the real shit, which is my courses and my programs teach you, when you can do that, nobody can influence her like you can. My lady, you think my lady don't be on Instagram and TikTok and whatever? You think she do any of that shit that she see to me? I have more influence over her than that bullshit. And the shit that she be watching and shit that she be saying on TikTok. She actually listened to it and sent it to me like, you should talk about this. She don't do that. She don't behave that way with me. Should I initiate a text if last message I sent a chick saying, oh, okay, cool, after she tried getting me to come to her place or charge it to the game? Last convo we had was about auditions. So you basically sent a chick, a woman said, come over to her place, and you said, oh, okay, cool. And that was that? I don't know. That sounds kind of weird. So you want to know if should you initiate again? Why you didn't go over to the crib? I don't know. That kind of don't make sense. How to stop overthinking women? Can think about something else. Have something when you have other things to do. You have to think about other things. Like I don't have the space to be thinking about a woman all day because I have a business to run. Does Seduction Mastery have a price tag? Yes, it does. Shout out to it's Souza for the $5 super chat. What are some ways a man can develop himself? Not necessarily for the sake of a woman, but to be more valuable to the world. Work out, read, get healthy, live your life through your passions and your purpose. Self-mastery. Hassan Mitch with more red pill questions as he comes with every Tuesday night. Shout out to Hassan Mitch. Is seduction more about influencing a woman or keeping her entertained so she doesn't leave you for her ex or dude who's a jerk? Why did you ask it that way? Why don't you just ask, is seduction mastery more about influencing a woman or keeping her entertained? Why do you put so she doesn't leave you for her ex? You think all women gonna leave you for your ex, for her ex, Hassan? Seduction is more about influencing. It's more about emotional stimulation. It's more about not necessarily entertain, but it's more so about engaging, leading astray, emotional fulfillment, emotional stimulation. And y'all think women don't want to be manipulated. Yes, women want to be manipulated. Women want to be manipulated. They want to be, they want to go on emotional roller coasters. They want to do all the whole nine. They just don't want to, when they open up to you and become vulnerable and put on a blindfold and blindly follow you into the world of love, they just don't want you to hurt them or take advantage of them. But women do want to be manipulated. They want emotional excitement. They want you to play around with them and shit. They do, trust me. You just got to know how to do it. Seduction Mastery teaches you just that. Will Seduction Mastery be discounted for people who have purchased previous programs from you? Absolutely. Absolutely. If you have purchased a previous program from me, Seduction Mastery will be discounted. Take up hobbies you find. Yes, read the chat. They trying to help you out, bro. Seduction Mastery will be discounted for people who've purchased discounted. It will be discounted for people who purchase previous programs. So all you gotta do when we open the cart and we open enrollment, just send me an email. I couldn't get at the times, especially after she changed plans on treating me out. I don't know. I'd be bugging. Honestly, I didn't feel like pulling up after her saying she was tired. Well, that's something you got to figure out for yourself, bro. You don't even know what you want to do, and you want to come make everybody else anxious because you don't know what you want to do. Figure out what you want to do with your life and what you want to do for the night and do it, or don't. You turn the chick down, then he's like, should I have pulled up? Why didn't she text me? And you know, y'all be tripping. I see why women be flaky with y'all, because y'all don't even know what y'all be wanting. Y'all know what you want, bro. Men know what they want. And they know what they don't want. And they know what they want to do, and they know what they don't want to do. And they stand on that. You understand? Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Let's get these questions. But yeah, Ronnie, Seduction Mastery has a price tag. I'm debating between $8.97, $7.97, or $6.97. I'm debating right now. It was previously $6.97. Do you think there's a real breakup season? Because women seem to go through the same phases throughout the year. I'm gonna tell you this. I hear that, and I've been hearing that my whole life. But in Florida, we don't have seasons. When I talk to people from different places, women and men, they say women tend to, break up with their men around March, April, May, to slang ass for the summer and have fun, and they start booing up again around September, October, based on the weather. People tell me that a lot, but I live in Florida, and there's only one season in Florida. Basically, it get cold probably a few days out the year. We have, it rains. It's either raining or it's hot. So we don't really have seasons like that. So they hoes all year down here. You know what I'm saying? They hoes all year down here. My ex lost attraction me. Excuse me. My ex lost attraction for me because I slacked and became comfortable. I'm back on my grind and found my purpose again. How do I regain her trust in me? She thinks I'm bluffing. Why do you like? Why are you trying to regain her trust? Why would she leave you when you was down? She left you when she was down instead of trying to put life into you and breathe life into you and, help you get back on your feet and be supportive of you. She left you while she was down. I mean, she left you while you were down. You was down and out when you fell off your horse. She left you. And now when you get back up, you want this disloyal bitch back, bro? Come on, man. You want this woman who you can't trust with your vulnerability. You can't trust her when you down. She's not supportive of you. So now you're trying to regain her trust. She should be trying to regain your trust because you can't trust her. You can't trust her with your vulnerability. You can't trust her if something would have ever happened to you. She'll leave you again. Life has ups and downs, and you'll be in a valley again. And what is she gonna do? Leave you again, fool? And you're gonna be talking about how can I regain her trust? You can't regain her trust. Fuck her trust. I'm not even finna sit here and teach you that and walk you down the path to fucking get dogged again. Dre, can you ever see yourself helping women trying to find love like you help men? No. No, not really, bro. I ain't gonna even cap. Mm-mm. When it comes to influencing a woman, is that something that happens over time, or can you make an impact on her in the first interaction? Like on a date? Yes, it's not going to be a major impact, but you can make an impact, just based on your presence and your energy. But to have total influence over a person, that takes a little bit of time. He says, no, bro, she was super supportive, but I took it for granted. Well, you need to give me more context, bro. Y'all give me these one-liners. Hey, how do I get my ex back? She broke up with me when I was down, or, because I was off my game. Give me more context so I can help you thoroughly. Because the way you framed it is like she left you when she was down and out. But you say she's supportive. If she was so supportive, why is she your ex? Why did y'all break up? Why did y'all break up, bro? If she was so supportive and all that, Women are worse when it comes to hearing advice. I don't believe. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm cool on that, bro. I don't feel like being no liar. I'm not a liar. You got to lie to women in order to help them. Well, you have to lie to women in order to make a living, and I'm not in the business of lying to nobody. So I don't lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to no woman. What you eating, Dre? Gum. I was chewing gum. Why is it important to not care what a woman thinks, or your woman thinks at least? Why would you live in the prisons of somebody else's opinions? Anybody's opinion. Do you want to live in the prison of a woman's fucking scrambled, unorganized, chaotic mind, bro? Is that how you want to live? I don't live in the prisons of nobody's opinions. Do you really want to live in the prison of your woman or any woman's chaotic, unorganized, emotion charged, disorganized thoughts or opinions? No, absolutely not. I don't want to live like that. Yeah, a scrambled egg brain. I don't want to die. I'm not. Why would I care about that? Or why would I care what she thinks? No, bro. Most women don't even know what's the difference between left and right half the time. What if I seen my girlfriend TikTok likes and I see one post say, sending my best friend screenshots of my ex saying, I miss you, knowing I cropped out the part where I said, miss you more. I don't understand that, bro. I don't understand that. That don't make sense. Does that make sense to anybody else? That don't make sense to me. She claims she didn't read the whole thing and that she did that sometimes where she don't read an entire TikTok but likes. It sounds like complete BS. I just need to make sure I'm not tripping. Number one, you tripping for trying to argue about something a woman like on TikTok. Like what? Let's look at your YouTube page. Let's see what you got going on with your life because you got a cool YouTube page name. It's just unreleased music. So let's look up unreleased music on YouTube. Put the link to your chat, your channel in the chat. Unreleased music. Looking through your chick TikTok likes and then arguing about it. This is why women be leaving y'all. Like, who wants to argue about that? Like, who wants to argue about that? I wish a woman would like try to argue with me about something on fucking that I liked on TikTok. Some bullshit. I could see if she was in there liking dudes' eggplant pictures or some shit like that, or some disrespectful shit. But like, I wish a woman would fucking try to argue with me about a quote that I liked, or somebody posted a screenshot of a conversation with somebody else's ex, and then come try to fucking stress me out about that. What? What do you got going on with your life to where you have that type of time and energy? Like, come on, bro. You got to do better. Men got to do better, man. Like you arguing with your woman over some bullshit. Like, you, out of all the things that you could be doing with your woman, you could be seducing her, influencing her, fucking her, teaching her something. You choose, and this is go for a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all choose to argue over bullshit. There's a million other things that you can be doing with your woman. You can be teaching her, you can be seducing her, you can be taking her soul, you could be doing things to get her more on your web, you could be manipulating her, you could be watching TV, you could be having sex with her, you could be getting a back rub, you could be getting her to do whatever you want, you can be getting her to clean up your house, help you out. There's so many different things that you can be doing with your woman. You choose to argue over trivial bullshit like something she liked on TikTok. You choose to check her and introduce drama into your relationship over something that she liked on TikTok, and it's not like it was some eggplant picture or something like that. There's a million other things that you can do or talk about. I only reserve drama when it's needed, because when it's time for something real, nobody's going to have the capacity for it, because you spend all your time arguing about petty bullshit. I'll put the link to your channel in the chat. I want to see your channel because you got a cool channel name. So instead of looking through your girl's TikTok likes, who even has time to look? You know what I do with my free time? I play the fucking video game. I got to do this. I got to coach men all fucking day. I got to create content. I got to run a fucking business. I got to make sure my kids straight and did their homework. My woman needs my fucking attention. She needs me. She needs my guidance. She needs sex and whatever else she needs from me. I need from her too. I got to give her needs. I got to get my needs met. I got to fucking do live streams. I got to release courses. I got to fucking manage my money, manage my diet, go to the doctor, take kids to go do this shit. How in the, where would I find time to look at a woman's TikTok likes? And after I do all of that every day, you know what I want to do at the end of the day? Just chill and play the video game, bro. Why do I want to look for something? Let me look at my girl's TikTok likes or Instagram like, or let me go see who she's fucking following. Why? Like, come on, bro. That shit make you look corny. You know how unattractive that is? That shit make you look corny. Like, this dude ain't got nothing else going on with his life than to be looking through my likes and follows like an obsessed puppy. Come on, man. Fell off my horse. She was supportive and tried to help me and motivate me, but I became super beta and made her my whole life instead of being alpha and about my purpose. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? You made her super beta and made her your whole life. Because I think I'm starting to formulate what's going on. Stop going through likes and photos, please. Stop listening to red pill garbage. Stop asking about body counts. If she smashed one dude, you'll be hurt. Y'all act like HOs sometimes. It be like that, bro. So we argued a lot. She lost attraction, eventually split up. But she wants us to work out, but she doesn't trust me anymore. but I'm actually back on my game, but the trust is hard to repair. No, basically you was being something that you're not. The real you came out when you fell in love. And when you fall in love and you start loving a chick, it changes you. That was who you really was. So love exposed you. And the person that you was acting, see right now that you don't have, you trying to get her back because that's what she's actually really attracted to. A guy who's strong and confident and on his shit. If that's what you really was, a woman loving you and loving on you wouldn't break you. And you falling down wouldn't break you either. And if you was really an alpha masculine man, who's really truly masculine, femininity is like a battery. It's not going to make you weak. Her feminine powers is actually going to charge you up and boost you up. You became quote unquote beta because that's who you truly are at heart. You didn't become beta. Oh, what I hate using that term, by the way. You didn't become beta. And really, people who use that term like that, I was beta and then I became alpha. People who use that term are real beta males. And I'm not trying to disparage you or make fun of you. I'm just giving you the real shit. But if you're a true masculine man, when you fall and a woman put her feminine powers on you, it's going to motivate you and it's going to uplift you. It's not going to make you more weak. She put that love on you and that support on you, and you didn't know what to do with it. So you're not an alpha masculine man. You a fraud. And I'm not saying that to be mean. Be who you are at heart. And guess what's going to happen? The women who are for you, you're going to find them. Maybe there's women who like guys like you, who you are at heart. I'm not saying be no beta bitch simp, but maybe there are women who like more easygoing men, regular guys, but you trying to be something you're not. And so it's hard to keep up appearances. And so she's attracted to this type of guy who you faking to be, but then you get exposed during hard times. It's not that she don't trust you. It's easy to say. That's the cop out. The cop out is I just don't trust you anymore. What she really wants to say is I see the real you and I'm not attracted to that. That's not what I want with my life. So you should move on and you should find somebody who likes you, not who you pretending to be. I hope that helps you, my brother. I hope that helps you. Carlos Martinez, you've been putting this message on every chat, bro. I mean, on all my pages. Have you thought about making a video, of course, about approaching on what to say and how to lead to a date? Also, when texting, let's say a guy sees attractive girl on social media or dating apps, from the initial contact to get the females to a date. Last video you did on that was years ago. It can help many guys. So watch the one I did years ago, bro. Can I evolve, please? I'm not trying to be mean to you guys. I'm just, can I evolve, please? Can we elevate in the game? Because I have a lot of guys who's growing with me. And so I make videos, based on, so we elevating. I don't want to keep remaking the same shit over and over and over again. I made it, watch it, apply it. If I made the same video now, it still applies. It still applies, bro. We are evolving. You understand? Catch up. Or get one of the courses. I got courses that teach you how to date, what to say, and all that shit. So you missed it though. Hit me up on the back end. Send me an email if you're ready, if you got your money ready. Shot my shot at a woman. She said, I'm okay, in a soft feminine voice. I haven't avoided her with that. Rejection. Interaction continues with light joking. Now not charging me for merch. What the hell? I don't know what that say. Sent a super chat question above. Let's see. What was your biggest struggle or downfall with women? In regards to what you mean? And shout out to you again for the $2 super chat. What you mean biggest struggle? Like what you mean? Like internally, like personally, like character-wise, or like their behavior? Like what do you mean? Be more specific for me. So I could know what you mean, so I can answer that thoroughly. I'm about to get off this. Like I said, I'm about to get off this and I'm about to go play UFC 5. That's what I'm about to go do. I usually play on the PC, but the UFC is on the Xbox. So I'm about to go downstairs and play me some Xbox. Get on that UFC 5. Character and how you acted with them. That's a good question. Let's see. Biggest struggle. This one is going to be, it's not going to be what you think. But this is, shout out to you again for the $2 super chat. Hey, John Doe, this is the same John Doe that's in the group. This the same John Doe that's in the Players Club. And also shout out to Mr. Brown for the $5 super chat. What's your gamer tag on Xbox? King Dreism. I think it's King Dreism. I think it's King Dreism. That's my gamer tag on Xbox. My Steam, if you guys fuck with Steam, I think that is Shaka Zulu. My Steam name is Shaka Zulu. Or Big Bag Rambo. That's my account name. My profile name is Shaka Zulu. Okay, shout out to you, John Doe. John Doe is a very, very active member in the group. I appreciate you too. But so to answer your question, John Doe asked me, what is your biggest struggle or downfall with women? My biggest struggle has always been that's not anymore, but throughout my life, I've always struggled with being open with women. Like I was always reserved and closed off. And so, meaning I wasn't as how do I say this? I wasn't at like, it was always one-sided. And so I didn't get the meaning one-sided, meaning like they always poured into me. Like I wasn't like open to like affection and shit. Like, you know, I always struggled with being affectionate with women and complimenting them and saying, you know, I was more of a cold player. You know, I'm always nice, I'm generous, but like affectionate, I wasn't never an affectionate person. I always struggled with that. And so when I got in my 30s, I was like, I want to experience like true, like genuine mutual affection and, you know, all of that shit. And so I got over that. But I was never an affectionate person. I was always closed off to like affection. It'd be sometimes I wouldn't even want a bitch to touch me. Not on no weird shit, but I just wasn't into the mushy shit. The love, like I could never listen to R&B music and, you know, that type of shit. I was just not like that. I was like hardcore, like, you know, until I got older. Because truth be told, it was fear. It was fear. You know, being scared. You understand? It was fear of, you know, opening myself up in that way and then being, you know, betrayed. Or I thought that, you know, if I close that part off of me, that part of me, if I close that off, then you know, I would protect myself in a way. But you know, that's not really true, because you still got fear. If you're dealing with a person, you still gonna have feelings for them. But shout out to you again for the $2 super. Man, just send 100 and just ask the questions, bro. You just super chat the whole time, $2. Just send 100 and let's keep it moving. Nah, you keep doing what you're doing. I'm just fucking with you. How did it affect negatively? A lot of women want to, like, no matter what, I'm like a real, like, you know, I look out after the women that I fuck with, bro. I look after them. And so, you know, like in a manly way, like, you know, if I'm with my woman, I'm gonna take paying bills and making sure she's straight. She don't got to worry about nothing and no shit like that. And a lot of women don't care about that. And so they like the love aspect. They like the, you know, their love language. A lot of women's love language, so to speak, be like physical touch and words of affirmations, like the love shit. You understand? And so with a lot of women, I didn't really do that. I did it my way, which got me my results. But at the end of the day, that only lasts you for so long. You know, unless you find a woman. Now, if you find a woman who doesn't need or care for that type of shit, then y'all are match made in heaven. But a lot of the women that I would get, they'd be like feminine. They like that type of shit, and I just couldn't give it to them. And so it ultimately ended. You know, but that was out of fear. But I got over that fear, and I just put myself out there like, if a person is gonna do something, they're gonna do it. You know, why am I scared of being hurt? Or I fucking put my all into a business and work 20 hours a day, and it can fail at any moment, and it'll break my heart. Why am I not scared to do that? But I'm scared of a woman and getting hurt by a woman. And that's something that I did want to experience. Like, I would be looking at videos, and this is real shit. I used to be looking at videos, not like searching them up, but like whenever I would be scrolling or looking on scrolling on the internet or YouTube, not even YouTube, but like Facebook or like Instagram or TikTok. Now, TikTok wasn't out when I started, when my wheels started spinning about this. But I would see little like videos where like couples be like intimate, and I would want to be like that. Like, I was like, I wish I could be like that. Like, they would be like, have these intimate moments and shit with, he's complimenting her and they all kissing and doing all this intimate shit. And I used to want that, you know? But I was never, like, I was always afraid to open myself up in that way. So that was my biggest struggle, bro, as far as women go throughout my life. But I'm over that now. I'm a lover boy now, bro. I'm a lover boy now. Now, don't get me wrong. I always been fly. I always been a player. I always, could say smooth shit. But just like that intimate, romantic, the mushy shit, I was never into that. You know? I was never into that. But hey, get y'all last questions in. You guys got a few more minutes to get your questions in. So can a man become an alpha after learning and not being ignorant to a woman's nature any longer? You think that's the problem with you guys on the internet, man. Y'all think learning about a woman makes you an alpha male. No, leading men and having people depending on you makes you an alpha male, bro. What you do in the world makes you an alpha male. And those characteristics that you develop from being an alpha male in the world translate to women. And women find those characteristics attractive. Not, oh, I learned female nature on some red pill shit, and now I'm all of a sudden an alpha male and I get in the fucking gym and I work 40 hours a day. That's not what makes you an alpha male, bro. So yes, you can develop what people consider alpha male characteristics, but you actually have to go outside and be that shit. You understand? Be a leader, be in charge of the friend group, make fucking decisions, lead people, guide people, protect people, help people. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you become an alpha male, not learning female nature. There's plenty alpha males who don't know shit about women. You understand? There's plenty alpha males who, men love, honor, and respect and will die for, but they don't know how to get sex or they don't know how to get a woman to respect them. Knowing about women has nothing to do with who you are as a man. I wish you guys get that through your thick ass skulls. Knowing anything about women, anything about women has nothing to do with manhood. See, I hate the shit that they teaching y'all. Y'all think that makes you cool or alpha or fly because you know about a bitch. Now you know bitches ain't shit now. So now you just alpha and you acting tough. No, stop be who you are, bro. Be your fucking self and be yourself to the max. There's women who love that. There's women who love you, who love everything that you are. Shout out to Mike D for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you, bro. What would you say a real man's weakness is? Loss of love, bro. I've seen loss of love destroy men, kingdoms. I've seen loss of love destroy many, many men, bro. Loss of love. That's a man's real weakness. Men lose their business and rebuild. Men lose their woman and turn the fish tank upside down, bro. Everybody in the house got to go. You know? I had my shit together, was a high value man, but I was naive to a woman's nature, bro. That's basically what happened to me. You weren't no high value man. You wasn't no high value man. If you was high value, your woman wouldn't have left you, bro. Because she saw the potential. She was like, oh shit, you know, this guy gonna bounce back even harder. You're not a high value man. You don't even know what a high value man is. I'm just trying to be real with you so you can stop living in la la land and get in the real world and be an alpha like you really want to be. Never bring up RP stuff on dates. So many guys bring up this nonsense on dates, then wonder why they can't answer the 300 questions she comes up with, for sure. That's real talk. Shout out to you, Ghost Floof from Twitch. Shout out to the Twitch game. Should I get on Kick as well? I've been thinking about getting on Kick. Guys, real quick, go to the seductionmastery.com. The Seduction Mastery is how you get there. Go to theseductionmastery.com and click on Yes, I Want In. When you click on Yes, I Want In, it's going to pull up this form. You put your first name. You don't have to put your last name. Put your phone number and your email. That way we can contact you on November 20th at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a secret for the guys who don't know. For the guys who are trying to get it before everybody else, I actually open the card at 12 and then I fall asleep. So 12 a.m. I open it, but I send an announcement and I send out the links to everybody's emails and text messages at 8 a.m. when I get up. So anyway, you put your name, first name, phone number, email, and then hit submit. And then, you know, you'll be on the wait list. And then once November 20th comes around, you're in. So this is Seduction Mastery. Click the link that's in the chat. I have it pinned in the chat. Or if you're listening on Spotify or Apple, click the link that's in the description. Get on the wait list. Seduction Mastery is going to be huge. Read this page. It tells you everything that you're going to get. You're going to get 8 programs. And the flagship program is Seduction Mastery. And Seduction Mastery is 7 hours long. You ever guys heard a course that long? One course, 7 hours? All game. All game. Deep game. Dark game. I get dark. I teach you manipulation the good way and the bad way too. I teach you how to, profile different women, how to, their personalities and how to penetrate the different types of women's personalities, how to develop different personalities and add them to your game to match the type of woman that you're trying to seduce. It's fucking deep, bro. It's deep. And you ain't going to find information like this nowhere on the internet, I promise you. Get on the wait list now, Seduction Mastery, theseductionmastery.com. And yeah, get on the wait list and I will see you November 20th for the guys who are interested. But first time on your live, brother, super chatted a 20 spot, but missed the message part. Just wanted to say thank you for everything you do, making the world stronger one man at a time. For sure. I appreciate you, Mike D. I appreciate you. Come back. We do this every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But anyway, guys, that's been my time. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys next Tuesday here on Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, the whole 9. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Follow me on all social media platforms at King Dreism, KINGDREISM, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Threads. I'm everywhere. King Dreism, KINGDREISM. If you're on Xbox One, I rarely play that shit. I be on the PC because I'm a real gamer, but I'm playing UFC 5 right now. Send me a request at King Dreism, KINGDREISM. That's been my time. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Peace.